Another update here from Tech 1302, and I want to show y'all one of GM's worst engines. Well, I can't say it's the worst, it's one of the worst because their 3.6 V6, which I'll do a video about as well, is just as bad as this. And this it's really a horrible engine. It's a 2.4. It's in an Equinox. It's got 100,000 miles. It's about 7 years old, about 7 years old, 8 years old. And, you know, look at this. Here you go, 100,000 miles. Busted. There's no timing chain tensioner left down here. It's just gone. It's falling off. The guide that's supposed to go right through here, man, it's gone. Look at what I found when I pulled the valve cover. Let's see if we can find one. Here's your roller follower. So I'm sure it's got bent valves on the intake side when it jumped time. Yeah, here you go. This the one that's broke. There's one of them in here. This one right here. If I can get to it. One of the rollers on the follower is busted in half. And this one right here, you could probably pull it out if you tried. Yeah, here you go. Here's another one. Just a junk motor. And they burn oil. 2010s and 2011s burn a lot of oil. Apparently GM, you know, been designing engines for 100 years now. Been making pistons and rings and making them not burn oil. And this one was burning, you know, this is one of those that burns a quart of oil every 500 miles, or, you know, 2 quarts of oil every 500 miles. So GM said, oops, sorry guys, we didn't design the pistons right. Oh wow, so my brand new car has to go to y'all. Well, I think they were fixing it for a while. I don't know if they fixed one this old. You know, when they finally figured out they screwed up, because it's, you know, what do they care? The 3.6s, you know, do something similar. You know, stretch timing chains. Well, those things will break our odds below head gas. They're junk too. But look at this, you know, 100,000 miles. I got a busted exhaust manifold. I mean, come on, y'all. Can you not design a motor? I guess I can't, you know. But apparently they got it semi-right after a couple years, so I'm going to attempt to take the engine out of a 2014, which they say has the updated pistons, and maybe better timing chains, and put it in this. I found one with really low miles. I'm going to try to put it in this car. And they say if your cam gear, of what I read on the internet, oh, you know about that, is a 1505, the last 4 digits of the part number on the intake cam, that it'll swap. And this one is, so I'm going to have to see. They say you might have changed the intake manifold, throttle body. So that's we're going to see when we get it here, but I'm going to try and see if we can get it to run and be halfway decent. But like I said, you know, 100,000 miles is all you're going to get out of a modern car. You know, one of these. It's just junk, you know. I'd be so mad if I bought this car. You know, get 6 or 7 years out of it and the motor crash. You know, junk. Talk to y'all later.